Welcome everyone to another live stream. Type in the chat no KS please if you can hear me okay. Alright guys, just gonna show you my update from my speed server. Playing the White Wizards. No KS, nice, everyone can hear me okay. Alright, so we've got my White Wizard here. He's only got the gold channel ticket so far, 471. Went with the same build. Energy enough for the root skill. Strength for the set. And rest on the agility. How's everyone going in the speed server? Is everyone still playing it, or have you guys transferred? Or maybe you decided not to even play the speed server? As for my gear, I got myself a Kundun staff, plussed it up to 9. It's been doing some really good damage. Yeah, went with the basic plus 13 set, put it through the Chaos Goblin. Able to provide me with 900 defense, been able to survive the Bentar. Failed it a few times. Failed the boots a few times, failed the pants a few times, but eventually got there. Don't have the courage to go to plus 15, so book also plussed it up to 13. Failed this one a few times as well actually, but eventually got there. Rings. They're just rubbish, not really providing much, but yeah, picked it up during Atlands. Mana, I had to get a pendant with mana. I started running out of mana when I was using Violet Dragon in the Bentar. Eventually I'd stop attacking because I was using up so many skills, so I had to get a pendant with mana. Unfortunately my cape is still level 1. Yeah, hoping to maybe create a level 2 cape in this session. Don't know how easy it's going to be, but it's really been holding me back. How many fails total, Camille? Oh. If you know Moo, you know that there's going to be quite a bit of fails when it comes to putting through anything through the Chaos Goblin. I'd say less than 10. I'd probably failed the boots like twice, the pants twice. I think the helmet and the armor I passed to 13 in the first go. And yeah, the gloves a couple times as well. Yeah, that's right, level 470 for the root skill, so I've only just hit 471 maybe like maybe like an hour or so ago, so I'm gonna go buy the skill now and equip it. Let's do that now, actually. Yeah, so I got 7,000 Rude. Make sure that I add these points. 10 on Mastery. Might just put the remaining point on HP. Get a bit of additional HP. No, there isn't a deep dungeon in this speed server, unfortunately, so honestly not sure why they increased the limit to 850 when it's almost impossible to reach 850. But yeah, they could have at least added the deep dungeons in. Alright, here we go, Spear Storm. This is gonna just take it to the next level. Alright, so let's put this reflect here. Make spear. Actually, we'll put reflect. Change this to spear storm. Delay conditioning. I've changed this to 1 second because the cooldown for this is half a second. Okay, I thought it was 1 second. Can I change it to half a second? Let's see how we go with that. Maybe you can't. I'll just change it to 1 second. It works perfectly if you change it to 0. All right, let's give it a go. Save setup. 0 seconds means it does it when it can. Okay, all right, we'll give it a go. But you need more attack speed. Yeah, not the greatest attack speed. Ideally, I would have liked my staff and book to have speed. Same as my pendant, but it is what it is. I was I'm hoping to create a level 2 cape, so I might just quickly give it a go. See if I can pull something out of the bag. Just clear up some of my inventory. With Deep Dungeon, it would be easy to get 850, yeah. Yeah, I mean, so there's a fine line between getting to 850 easy and getting to 850 impossible, so they could have probably at least just included the first one. I'll just buy a couple more. It's actually been pretty difficult for me to find a cape to buy off a player in this speed server. I don't know if there's just not enough people playing this speed server, so there's less items in the market, but yeah, every day I've been looking for a cape to buy and I haven't been able to buy it, so just been sticking with the level 1 cape. Alright, 16. Alright, let's give it a crack. I think most people have already transferred though. These servers are starting to look a bit empty. Alright, we've got this magic stones. Let's go ahead and try to make these wings. Welcome, Snitsy. Oh, I need some more Blessing Soul. Welcome, Sigebrand. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could create wings out of this, but it's probably going to be impossible. Oh, plus luck, perfect. All right, let's get these to 9. Oh, welcome. You've got a different name for every different platform. Alright, we've got 9. Thanks for the tip of over. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a crack when I finish making these wings. Hopefully start producing some higher damage with the Spear Storm. I've got these excellent items here, so I'll convert these to magic stones. I've farmed enough blessed souls to be able to upgrade everything comfortably. I'm hoping to save some of the chaos for my creations before my transfer, just create some fruit. I'll show you guys my main white wizard in a second. Alright, perfect. Nothing's failing. Talk too soon. Yep. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Any of you actually going to start playing the new server as your main characters, or are you all returning back to the servers that you guys were already playing? Me personally, I want to give it a shot. I know that the servers are going to be a bit empty at the beginning, but it means that farming things will be better. Good opportunity to get a head start. But having said that, all my characters and all my jewels are in the older server, so hard to just leave it all behind. Joel's, honestly, Joel's is the worst thing to try and upgrade. The fail rate at this is just incredibly low. You couldn't figure out how to access the speed server? So the only way to access the speed server is if you buy a gold channel ticket. So if you were looking at, if you didn't have a gold channel ticket activated, you'd need to first log into an old server, purchase a gold channel ticket, switch servers, log into the speed server, and then you got access. You're given a 3-day reward, so you can access it for 3 days if you like. Thanks, Burpee. At this rate, I'm probably going to need all the Joels in the server just to get these items to 16. But yeah, essentially you need a gold channel ticket. How many characters do I have in each server? I basically only got characters in Alfheim. Helheim used to be my main server. I think I tried to log into their accounts when I returned back to Mu, and I couldn't work out what the accounts were, so for some of them. So yeah, it looks like my mains in Helheim, they're gone. But yeah, Alfheim is where it's at, and now I'm going to have a level 800 and level, I don't know what level this guy will get to, but I'll have a level 500 White Wizard in Yggdrasil. Helheim is a sick name. Yeah, it's the OG name. One of the older servers. Since you had to buy it on an old server, I was afraid that it only worked for the channels on the server and didn't want to lose money. Yeah, they could probably explain it a little bit better for returning players to get a better understanding of how to get into the speed server. Maybe that's enough. Let's give it a go. Alright, we've got 6. Level 2 Divine Object. Need a feather. Yeah, all the Nordic names. They're keeping it old school with this game. Yeah, I did have to buy another XP pack. I was really hoping to be able to get to 800 in just a 2-week period, but I don't know, maybe they've done their calculations right to say that it's not possible to reach it, so it encourages you to buy. Alright, what can I get with 6 magic stones? 83%. Alright, let's do this. Come on, level 2 cape. 3, 2, 1. Combination succeeded. I think I'm lagging. Free space. Let's try again. Alright. I don't think I'm getting this level 2 cape. Alright, I'll see if I can switch to my... Alright, so here he is. Level 798. Only 1.5 levels, bar 5 away from level 800. Like I mentioned earlier, had to buy some additional seals. Where's my other seal? Seal of Ascension. Yeah, so I only bought the one of the packs, so there's obviously one pack provides you with the seals, the other one provides you with like the Talisman and the pet. I decided to only just buy one. It's going to get me to 800 anyway. 400 strength, almost a K agility, rest on energy. Snitsy, thank you very much. Thanks for the tip. Legend, mate. For my level 2 cape. I'll need it. As for the gear, still got the Kundun staff, excellent damage. Put a couple joules on there, convert 5% MP to wizardry. Yeah, just got a couple items into +8, +12, +7, +12, +7, +12. Had to purchase another 7 days wings to get me through these next couple days to 800. Went with the attribute magic book. Kind of providing me the same damage as the book from the NPC, so these books are just off the ground, and got a Kundun Madness Blade, so yeah, this time tomorrow I should be 800, I think. I'm going to go ahead and purchase the Wings of Conqueror, 3 days, and the Divine Archangel Wings for my White Wizard, and just try to power level him to as high as I can before the speed server finishes. Grab him the Talisman, Blood Angel armor set. Not like this staff's going to do that much more than my Kundun staff, but yeah, give it a go. The AG buff? I don't think it is. There is an AG buff, no. Well, not that I saw anyway. Alright, I'll put these... I'm running out of room here. All right. All right, so I've got my 3-day equipment on now. I've saved this pretty much to this day. Waited for my root skill to be equipped before I use these items. So let's go give it a shot. Inferior should be able to do some decent damage. I've really enjoyed playing this White Wizard. He's just been so easy to play. I haven't used the Blood Angel set with this guy yet, and yeah, he's been a breeze. I mean, he would have been a lot easier if I had the level 2k. But yeah, the leveling on him is just so easy compared to previous characters that I've played. Looks wicked. Yeah, this is one of my favorite staffs in the game. Try to zoom in on him when they are. He's got his magic book. Probably should have purchased some more potions so it doesn't get dropped, but Yeah, I don't think the staff's available. I mean, I did see it in the shop, someone's personal shop, that the staff's getting sold, but yeah, must be one of those items that's not available anymore, but people still have it. Okay. 20 to 30k, bless G. I really regret not getting more potions. It might be alright. I'm really hoping to hit level 600 before the speed server ends with this guy, because yeah, with the Illusion Knight I reached, I think it was 560, and the rewards that you get for under 600, they're just not that great. At least at level 600, yeah, they get a bit better, so gotta also activate my Talisman. Put an imp on just for extra damage. That might make me die, but we'll see how we go. So far, so good. Look at the look at the life of the imp just drop. Burpee legend, thank you so much for the tip. Appreciate your support. Have a beer on you. Will do, mate. Cheers. Alright, one thing that I want to cover today is some of you guys have been asking me about the bosses. So shout out to Murdoch for letting me know about the Mount Uruk boss. Never actually fought him before, never even knew he existed before he told me, so yeah, let's go give it a crack, see if he's there, see what he drops. I was aware of the core magnifier. Always see it pop up on the screen, people dropping him, but never had the chance to try it out for myself. Boss time. Yeah, this guy looks great. Alright, here he is. Let's see how we go. Lord Sylvester. Give me something good. And I'm dropped one hit. Alright, doesn't look like doesn't look like I can fight him. I would have thought it's okay. 1600 death. Level 800. I've used up most of my points, but doesn't look like it's enough. Let's go check out Mr. Salyapan. See if he's in the house. Actually, I need more potions for him. Yeah, so these bosses, they're a good way to farm. If you're lucky enough that you play in a server where they're not getting farmed, people are just not AFKing on the spot, then yeah, great way to make bless. It drops multiple items that you can sell from, ranges from like, you know, 5 to 10 bless depending on the item. Some items can even go for 20 bless plus. Unfortunately, in the populated servers, you'll just find people AFK there all the time. Which is a shame. I think Webzen should do something about it where it kicks you out of the zone after a certain amount of time or something, so you can't just AFK there, but maybe that's something they can work on. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to get to a pretty decent level at the beginning of the speed server, it's a real good way to farm in the speed server. The more bless you get early in the speed server, the better off you can get, because you can obviously start buying Blood Angel items and all the good stuff. Oh, perfect. Hasn't been dropped yet. Mr. Salyapan himself. Holy Mike, thank you for the subscribe. Yeah, I remember back when... Oh, I'm gonna get dropped. Yeah, back when in the earlier seasons, this guy was impossible to drop. Obviously, the higher level you get to now, the easier it is to reduce his HP, but... Where is he? Oh, there he is. Still a tough character, I mean... He'll still make me use all my HP pots. Oh, just stun after stun after stun. Close. Yeah, I was trying to fight him a couple days ago, and unfortunately he wasn't dropping anything good for me, so... A couple socket items with 1 socket, 2 sockets. No excellent items. I'm not sure if he drops ancient items. You're welcome, Patrick. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Welcome back to Moo. The game has probably changed a lot since the last time you played. Alright, I think I should have him. I am using quite a bit of HP pots, but... When the Dark Lord was the newest character, wow, that is some time ago. Which character did you decide to play with? There we go. One socket, one socket, one socket, two sockets. Yeah. Not great, but it's quite easy. I mean, I did use like 100 HP pots. Alright, let's go for another boss. Medusa this time. Dark Wizard, because it's easier to farm with. You're very brave going with Dark Wizard. I personally find that he's quite good to play, but you need the appropriate gear for him. You need the Bless to buy the gear. And then he really is a fun character to play, but if you don't have the gear for him, it's like playing Dark Souls on extra hard mode. Oh, there we go. Medusa's in the house. Got you trapped. GG. Yeah, nice one. 2 Chaos Castles. I haven't actually played Chaos Castle with a White Wizard. How is the server? Is it starting to get populated, or does it still feel a bit empty? It's so easy with White Wizard. I'm curious to know, if you use Spear Storm in Chaos Castle, do you just get pushed off instantly, or do you just clear the whole castle? Dragon and teleport. Yeah, so obviously the more area your skill does damage, the higher the risk of getting pushed off, I guess, is. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I'm currently hiding behind a wall so the Medusa can't reach me. But obviously my skill is able to reach him, or reach her, so nice little bug. Saves you from using up your potions. You can see I'm doing quite high damage and still taking a while to reduce her HP. Oh, okay, so the closer the enemy is to you, the less chance of getting pushed off. Makes sense. How are you going with your sets of OVA? Are you creating any old school plus 15 sets at the moment? Ah, okay. Alright. Few more hits. Drop me an excellent, please. Yeah, nice. Plus 15 black dragon. Fuel of Harmony, Chaos. Soul. Unfortunately, no Ancient. You leveled at 826 on your Blade Master, full free to play. How long did that take you? Straight into Medusa sounds. Where's my teleport? Yeah, I've found that to play this game, I've had my PC running non-stop for, yeah, a long time. I need to invest in a new PC every few months because it's just overheating. I really need to upgrade my computer. I do keep my mouse button pressed down, yeah. Is there a button for it? best way to farm for a Dark Knight in the new server. Yeah, you'll probably just need to find some excellent items in Atlands or Lost Tower 7, depending on where you AFK at. Level 240, it's quite difficult to farm. It's not like you're going to be able to find a excellent Daybreak or soccer items at level 240. So Atlands, I'd say Atlands, Lost Tower 7, you'll be able to find some excellent blades. Personally, I'd recommend using 2 weapons, because by using 2 weapons you get more excellent options. So if you had an excellent blade with excellent damage and speed, you can also have excellent damage and speed on another lightning sword, for example. So you'd highly benefit from that. Put your mouse over your character, right click, start the skill, and press escape. Ah, yeah, nice. And can I close this now, or will it stop attacking? Nice. And this is why I do these streams. I just get so much knowledge from you guys. Last stream I learned how to add points without clicking each individual point. Okay. Oh, okay, outside the move client, okay. A nice little tip. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for not keeping it a secret. Alright, a couple creations. Chaos. Harmony. We'll try one more. Hope for an ancient drop, and then we'll maybe we'll make our way to another boss. Oh, perfect, another Medusa. And I'm dead. What's my PC spec? So my graphics card is a 1080 GTX. GeForce GTX. Anyway, it's 1080. It's NVIDIA. It's old school. It's probably about 8 years old, the computer. i7. 16 gig of RAM. So, at the time when I purchased it, it was a good computer, but a little bit outdated now, and you can feel it, especially now that when I'm creating YouTube videos and I'm rendering and editing and all that sort of stuff, and I've also got like 5 clients of Moo running. You can really tell that the computer's outdated. No, not all the servers are dead. Udale in particular is dead because it's only 2 weeks old, or 1 week old. If you're a returning Moo player and you don't have that great gear or anything like that, I would highly recommend just playing in a server that's populated. It's just so much easier to get the necessary items to progress in the game, whether it be weapons or ancient sets or just even basic excellent items with damage decrease are so much easier to find than the newer servers. So yeah, highly recommend the older servers for new beginners. That's where I started, or where I continued. I was able to just find Rave set, for example, for my DK. I highly doubt that I'll be able to find a Rave set in one of the newer servers. Definitely wouldn't find it in the Udale server. And that set has got me to past level 400, so a nice little investment of 20 bless has got me a good set. Which server would I recommend? You can't go wrong with, I think Alfheim, Midgard, and Helheim are obviously the three most popular. But of the three, I find Alfheim to be just a little bit less populated. The days where Midgard and Helheim are just like absolutely packed and you can't find a server to join, you probably will find you will be able to join an Alfheim server. So maybe try Alfheim. You have a RTX 360i. And your boot lags much more than mine. Maybe it's time to format your computer. Format your computer. It's probably got some malware on it or something. Alright, let's try this little hack again. She's not following me. Ah, right up. All right. It looks like my white wizard's going good in the Feria map. Almost used up all his pots, but he's going good. Might need to take him to a sub main zone. He's only level 470, so another 50 levels I'll be able to put some points on his defense. Once he gets some more defense, he'll be able to survive here without any issues. He's currently getting 30k XP with the Talisman XP boost, so I'll start leveling a little bit faster with him. Hoping to get to 600. Has to get to 600. Yeah, I'm really curious to find out how much higher he'll grow than my Illusion Knight that was playing in the speed server with a gold channel ticket. He reached 560, so yeah, I do use Reflect. But I always saw it more of as like a PvP skill to use. I never really see it do much damage to the enemies. Is it still worth starting on the speed server now? Yeah, I mean, you'll have, what, a week and a half left? It depends what your goal is. If your goal is to... Yeah, it depends what your goal is and how much you want to spend. If you're willing to spend... Oh, I just dropped the Medusa. Oh, Burpee just said you can't get the 3-day items anymore. Yeah, like... If you spend, I don't know, maybe 50 USD, you'll be able to get some XP packs and... you'll still be able to grow a lot in a week and a half. Let's just say that if you buy the XP packs. If you're looking to play free-to-play, just... with the gold channel ticket, I mean, it's still worth playing the speed server. You'll still be able to... You might even, yeah, be able... I mean, I reached level 400 without the Blood Angel items and all the gear, so... Yeah, the speed server is a good way to learn the game. Do they release the speed server regularly? Not really. My understanding is that they do it twice a year, unless there's a special event. Like in this instance, they're releasing a new server, so to encourage people to play in this new server, they released a speed server. Oh, thanks Avova. Absorbs the whole damage sometimes. Yeah, I've definitely got it in here. Reflective Barrier, Expansion and Wizardry. Will my White Wizard reach a higher level than my Illusion Knight in the speed server? Good question. I think so. I think the White Wizard damage outperforms the Illusion Knights by far, so now that I've got the Blood Angel items, the 3-day pass, the wings, I think he's just gonna grow from here. It's not too late, Nextless. The next speed server, I'll say, would be in September, June, July, August, probably September or October. So, yeah, if you're really keen to start again in a speed server, it's only a few months away, but it's not the end of the world. Like, it honestly doesn't add that much XP to speed server. If you purchase the gold in a speed server, I think you get 600 XP or 600% XP. But at the same time, in the normal servers, they sell XP packs as well. So if you're willing to buy an XP pack in the normal server, you'll grow just as fast in a normal server. I think now at the moment they have a 30-day XP pack available to purchase, so that 30-day XP pack will get you very far. We'll see if we can fight the nightmare now. I just need to find a gate that's going to let me in. Yeah, the biggest benefit of the speed server, I would say, is the rewards. The rewards that you get for reaching, I think 700 is level 3 wings or cape. So the money that you contribute into the game, you actually get rewarded for. Whereas if you buy a XP pack in the normal servers, you're basically just buying an XP pack without any rewards. What's the name of the 30-day XP pack? Let's have a look. All in one package? All in one package, 30 days. So to fight the nightmare, you can't warp wearing the Ring of Transformation. To fight the nightmare, you need to find this Moonstone Pendant, which drops from these Kentura Relics mobs. Just put it into your bot, Moonstone or Pendant, and eventually you'll pick it up. Oh my goodness, I've missed it. And yeah, you're required to wear that ring pendant to get into the boss battle. I think this one was starting soon, server 5. Yeah, this is another good way of farming Jewel of Harmony. This is a Jewel of Harmony, and yeah, they're basically worth about a bless each. So if you farm 30, you'll have about 30 bless. And that pinky purple option there, as well as the blue one, excellent damage, is what the Jewel of Harmony provides. So yeah, you can either use it on your excellent items. Items have to be excellent or ancient, or maybe even socket, and they have to be minimum +9. So yeah, great way to farm the jewels and then sell them in the market, make some bless, 30, 40 bless, and then put that towards an item you actually need. Yeah, no worries, mate. Just make sure that you buy the relevant pack. You don't want to be buying a normal pack if you're above level 400. If you're above level 400, you want to buy the master one. I've made that mistake before. So this tower is going to open for us any minute now. might just play free to play to learn the game until the next speed server. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to buy XP packs. Obviously, you can get there. You can level up really quick if you buy XP packs, but you don't need it. I personally find it more enjoyable to not buy them because you get to play in the maps a little bit longer. And you feel a bit of a sense of achievement completing a map, getting to the next map. There are like online calculators that you can use where you can calculate at the rate that you're growing at the current map how long it will take to get to your desired level. So if you're level 450 and your desired level is level 500, you just punch into that calculator how much XP you're receiving, and it'll tell you you'll get to that level in approximately 21 days. And if you're happy to reach that level in 21 days, just keep leveling where you're leveling. And obviously if you get higher XP in a different map, then it'll take faster than 21 days. That's kind of the way that I've been playing. One point in Vengeance talent. Which one's Vengeance talent? You're level 757 shooting for 780. Is doing events worth it? Which events do you mean? Do you mean just like the events that provide you like items? Ah, this one, Vengeance, returns 1 incoming damage to the dealer. Okay. Pop one on right now. 1%. Here we go. Boss battle. Squares, castle, and tower. I don't think so. I don't think at level 757 they're gonna provide you with that much additional XP. I mean, if someone knows better, they're more than welcome to correct me. But at level 757, I don't think it's gonna add much difference. Basically just gonna need to, yeah, get to the higher maps. For some reason I thought that these mobs would drop gemstones more frequently, but doesn't look like they're not dropping anything. I must have been referring to like private servers or something where they're dropping gemstones after each drop. And here's Maya's hand, the left hand. Thanks for joining, Nex. Wheezy, new server? That's right, there is a new server. Ashcrow armor. Shame I don't have space for you. Yeah, the server's about a week old. Maybe under a week, actually. So we just cleared the first wave. There's 2 more waves. After the second wave, we'll be fighting the right hand. And then after the second wave, we'll fight the... After the third wave, we'll fight the left and right hand. That Ashcrow armor is just looking at me, just wants to be picked up. I would highly recommend playing a White Wizard. If you're a beginner returning from the time machine from 2004 and you're not sure, you want to get your nostalgia hit and you're not sure which character to pick, a nice easy character to pick is a White Wizard. You'll have a lot of fun with him. You'll do high damage. Some of the equipment is expensive, unlike the Dark Knight and all the OG characters. That he doesn't have many ancient sets for beginners. He's only actually got 1 set that's an ancient set below level 400, and it's quite expensive. So, but you don't need an ancient set. You can buy some excellent items with damage decrease from 1 to 3 bless each item, and that'll get you pretty far. Equip him with a Kundun staff, and yeah, you'll have a good time. If Wizard isn't your cup of tea, you can always go to Illusion Knight. Also another great character to start. High damage. Fairly cheap equipment, but again, only 1 ancient set below level 400, which is also not that cheap, but you'll still get away with buying some excellent items and getting pretty far. Yeah, 780 rewards are very good. I mean, plus 11 level 3 wings is can't complain with that. And that's, I believe you get that above 700, so you'll definitely be able to get above level 700 in a week in a speed server with a 1 week XP pack, so it's not too late. Not one mob has dropped a gemstone yet. It's quite disappointing. Alright, final wave. But you're guaranteed 30 gemstones when you complete the nightmare boss battle, so at least that's something. You'll then be able to convert those gemstones into Jewel of Harmonies. The success rate I think is 80%, so unlikely that you'll get 30 gemstones from it, but you'll still get like mid-20s, high 20s. These guys are just dropping like flies. Alright, here we go. Now we fight the left hand and the right hand right after. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent. 2 excellent items. Somehow I killed the right hand, even though I didn't see it on my screen. Alright, now we're gonna go fight Nightmare. He's gonna spawn all these mobs. You don't have to kill them. You can just go straight to Nightmare and drop him. Yeah, if they drop gemstones, you'll be more of an incentive to clear them, but they're not even dropping Zen. There he is, the main event. Keep in mind that you need to have this pendant equipped when fighting this boss. You don't have to have it equipped for the previous waves, the Maya hand. But for this guy you do have to have it equipped, because he's got one attack where if you don't have it equipped, he'll drop you in one hit and you don't get to complete the boss battle. But by having this equipped, you obviously lose the durability on it, so you'll need to go find a new one. Winner, winner. There you go, gemstone and red spirit armor. Amazing. Don't have room for the gemstones because of the red spirit armor. And now we can convert those gemstones into Jewel of Harmonies. Refined gemstone. You can also bring any other gemstone that you have from... You might have farmed it somewhere else, you can just pop it in here as well. 80% success rate. I'm guessing I'm going to get 26. 27. Alright. And that's the Nightmare boss battle. Like I said, it would be nice if some of those mobs drop more gemstones, but not sure if it's because it's the speed server they're not dropping. Maybe they're trying to prevent too many Jewel of Harmonies in the server, but let's go to Ida and let's take these Jewel of Harmonies out for a spin. Alright, so you pop your excellent or ancient item +9. You can see this is the current options that I have on it. White options are the lowest, blue are the medium, and pinky purple are the highest option you can get. So yeah, we'll go ahead and roll the dice. From which level can the White Wizard kill the boss? The White Wizard, in terms of Nightmare, I'll probably say like around level 500 should be sufficient. As long as you have the root skill, and you have maybe approximately 1,000 def, yeah, you should be able to clear that one, no problemo. SD reduction rate. Critical damage. But as for Talisman and Medusa, maybe a little bit higher. They're a bit more difficult to. Medusa is definitely a lot easier than Talisman, but alright. So yeah, these Jewel of Harmonies. Options are obviously quite random. So this is increased agility by 30. I'll pick the wizardry damage over it, but you can see that there's some decent options. And then you can also, I can't put it on my ancient items because they're +8. I'll try to put a soul on it. See if I can show you what putting an option on an armor looks like. Let's just hope that they pass. And it failed. Alright, this one's +8. Let's get it to 9. Ah. Alright, let's get this to 9. Eight. 9, perfect. Alright, let's roll the dice. Rubbish. Rubbish. Damage reduction, so that's a really good option. It's not pink and purple, but it's still something. Again, damage reduction 25. This option is good as well. Convert some of your mana into HP. %, MP to HP, so my HP will increase by 115 if I equip that option. Four harmonies left, so let's see what we get. There we go, convert 10%. So then it's just deciding which one's more meaningful to you. Will 120 HP be more meaningful than 26 damage reduction? Let's just go with it because it's pink. So 120 max, 120, so easy peasy. Let's just get this back to 7 so I don't have difficulties in Alt Cathotum. Alright. So my defense is quite high. You'll see my HP 3289 if I take this off. 3135, so yeah, 120 extra HP. One and a half levels to go, 798. Back to Noria where it all began. Now I'm just going to find it difficult to find a spot. Don't tell me we're not going to find a spot now. Yeah, were these boss battles useful to you guys? Were you guys already aware of how to fight them, or...? You saw a golden budge dragon somewhere? You weren't aware of the boss battles? Yeah, it's not really something that I really played much either. I always just found that my characters just didn't have the right gear for it, so I never attempted it. And if I did attempt it, I'll just get dropped in one hit. But in the speed server, it's a little bit easier. You get the equipment that you have is, yeah, I mean, look at my defense, almost 1.7. If I use these Jewel of Harmonies, another option is to get an additional 50 or so defense on each item, so yeah, I found the elemental system quite confusing when I returned. I definitely have to make a guide on that. I'm in the process of putting something together. Not that I know everything about it, but I think just to explain the basics, because it can be a little bit tricky. Yeah, like the whole which pentagram to use, and even the Ertals can be a bit overwhelming. So yeah, I'll put something together and release it hopefully in the next couple weeks. Alright, well it looks like I've lost my spot. There is no... no main zones available in Old Cathotum for wind. Might have to find a different element. Not a big deal considering I'm only 1.5 levels away from maxing out, but it would have been nice to just finish up there. So I'm using my bot to find a... I'm using the bot here to find me a location in Old Cathotum in a main zone for the wind element. And each time I click search, it comes up to tell me that there is no available hunting ground. So I just change channel and look for a free spot in another channel. And the reason why I'm in Noria is because I accidentally walked into the entrance zone. Yeah, so if you're a beginner and you're finding it difficult to find a spot to AFK, this Moo Helper Plus has been a great addition to the game. Simply just find a map that is relevant to you. You basically need to be above level 400 for these because the mobs here do some high damage. But yeah, this has been a great little addition to find an AFK spot. Yeah, that's still a thing. You still need to manually walk to certain maps and certain locations. The bot doesn't cover every spot in the map. It only covers certain hotspots. And yeah, anything below the map at you're on, it won't be in the bot. You'll need to manually walk there. Alright, so I haven't been able to find a free spot for my wind element, so I'm going to go ahead and try and find a spot in the main zone for any element and see if I can survive. There we go, it's found something. So now the bot's moving me to this spot. You'll see it says auto moving. I'm not holding anything down to move. It's just going to take me straight there. It's taking me to the dark element, and I've got a dark pentagram, so not the worst element to go to. I'm getting a bit of damage here, so I don't know if I'll necessarily be able to survive here. We'll give it a couple minutes, see if I can survive here. Here you'll see my other white wizard. He's lost all of his HP pots, but he still hasn't actually died, which is good, so don't know if it's going to be safe here to leave him overnight, but he's been AFK here for an hour now, and he's been doing alright, so I'll consider just maybe leaving him here. Level 473, I think when I started the stream I was level 471, so yeah, he's growing quite comfortably. Might just bump up his HP a bit. Now that he's in Feria, he'll definitely need it. He's got an extra 375 HP now with those 3 points, so... I'm gonna save these Bless of Light. I'm gonna grow a few more levels so that I'm certain that he's gonna be able to AFK here. And then I'll use them just so that I'm comfortable that he won't die, which will make me lose my Bless of Light. These will expire in 3 days. I mean, I should be able to reach level... Yeah, my goal was to grow higher than my Illusion Knight, which was 560. I might even be able to reach level 560 before this gear expires. Whether I reach 600 afterwards, it's possible. Don't think I'll be able to survive in Feria at 560 with a flash set of plus 13. You have to restock on pots every... Yeah. If you, you might just want to check your potion. Maybe I need to just drop this down a little bit to use less potions. But then you're running the risk of not using a potion when he actually needs it, so... Maybe I'll try 4 bars. Maybe that'll prevent him from using all the potions. Maybe I'll try 3 bars. Let's try 3 bars. Let's stock him up. See how many potions he uses. Yeah, the regen HP, these are great little skills to use, as well as this restore all HP, and as well as this life. These 3 will help with regeneration quite a bit. You don't even necessarily need to get them to 15, like 10 points on each of these is enough to suffice. You'll have a level 400 Energy Alpha and Agility SM on the new server, and another 400 White Wizard. Any tips what to use for them? Yeah, I mean, it's difficult to say because you'll obviously probably have no jewels. You won't have jewels to upgrade an item yourself, and won't be able to get any excellent items either to equip. So yeah, like, I mean, people are going to be farming in the new server, so they'll be farming Atlands, they'll be farming Laurentia, obviously for an Energy Alpha and an Agility SM, they'll pop into their personal shop items with damage decrease, so Bone, Sphinx, Pad, any of those with damage decrease will be excellent for your Agility SM. Same for your Energy Alpha. You know, if you find something with Vine or Silk, damage decrease. Try not to overspend on them. Try to talk the price down to, you know, a price that you can afford. As for the White Wizard, he honestly doesn't age much. I mean, if he's got that support, Energy Alpha and SM, just focus on his attack, so try to get a decent staff. And yeah, the support characters will do the rest. So you reach level 400 with your energy elf, SM and white wizard just by using the 3-day reward system. No worries, mate. Alright, so I've got 81 HP pots at the moment. We'll give it 3 more minutes. We'll give it up until 5 minutes and see how many HP pots I've used in that time. My other white wizard is currently... He's doing okay actually, for considering that he's not in the right element. He's not getting the same amount of XP. I think he was getting 200,000 in the wind element map. So he's definitely not getting the same amount of XP, which is crucial if you want to level quickly, but considering I've only got 5 more bars until 799. Not the biggest deal breaker. You want to see my new helper configuration? Yeah, sure. Alright, so I got my attack range at the range that my skills are. So my skill is at range 6 and my other skill is at range 7. If I increase it to 7, it means every time he uses Spear Storm, he'll take a step forward, which will prevent him from attacking. So to avoid him moving around, I'll just keep it at attack range 6, and he'll do, yeah, it'll prevent him from dying, it'll prevent him from any interruptions, he'll just constantly use Spear Storm. I get him to return to the original position quite quickly, so that yeah, he's not wandering around the map. Potion, 3 bars. Quite risky to have it at 3. Anything below 3 is quite risky. But at the same time, it means that I'm not using that many potions, so the buff, yeah, the buff doesn't really concern the white wizard that much. I think he only, I'm not sure if the reflective barrier is for the whole party. I know this expansion wizardry is, so. Basic skill, Violent Dragon. I'll use this up until I get to level, I think it's 820 or 830 is where you can remove the cooldown of the Spear Storm. So once you remove the cooldown of the Spear Storm, you can just use the Spear Storm as the basic skill, and he'll just use Spear Storm non-stop. As for this buff, basically just fill it up with whatever you have equipped. There's no timer on it, or anything like that. Buff items, any additional buff items that you get, whether it's XP buffs, Bless of Light, or you might pick up some rice cakes or something that provides you with additional HP, or some other sort of buff that increases your attack speed, you can just equip it here. I've got my repair item on. You can pick the repair moon and repair guardian as well if you have those. If you don't mind using Jewel of Life and Jewel of Bless on them. In the speed server, I don't really have any additional extra items. I've got the jewels, I could probably remove excellent items because I don't really need excellent items at the moment. Set item is ancient item, so it's not like ancient items drop regularly. This is more for, I guess, if you're fighting bosses or yeah, some sort of event where ancients are dropping, you might want that ticked. And add extra item. Yeah, this is just all rubbish, like Kundun luck. I'll remove that. Blood Angel, I was hoping to pick up Blood Angel boots. Plus luck and upgrading them, but yeah, no luck, probably because my inventory is always full. Moonstone Pendant, that was for the Nightmare event that I just participated in, so... And excellent with luck, I don't think that this actually works. I thought that I only wanted to pick up excellent items that had luck. I didn't pick any up, so I'm assuming that this probably doesn't work. And yeah, my range is at 8. And that's about it. That's... yeah. Any recommendations for new server for Android, iOS? Yeah. Unable to play this game on phone at the moment, so unless there's a different version of the game that you can play on your phone, but yeah, not the global server. Still at 81 HP, so it looks like I'm going to be fine here. You saw earlier I used up all my potions while I was here. Now it doesn't look like I'm using that many, so yeah, shouldn't have a problem. I might use a couple. There might be a few occasions where I use a couple, but I should be able to survive here now. I'm using your master tree build you showed yesterday, and now I'm a beast. I'm glad it helped. Yeah, I'll use the same build for this guy. Get this up to 10. Then I'll make my way to this defense. No need to put anything on elemental defense. It just doesn't add enough elemental defense to make it worth 10 points. You might as well just try and upgrade your pentagram to 9 instead of having it at 7. Or if you've got it at 0, you might just want to add it to 7, and that'll add more defense than what 10 points would be here. So you can use that 10 points elsewhere, which will benefit you more. AG recovery, if you're using the Violent Dragon and Spear Storm combo, no need to add AG recovery. Yeah, none of these I really like to add to 20 points. I find that those additional 5 points, by only adding it to 15 and not 20, those additional 5 points I'm then able to spread around the rest of the tree. I think from level 15 points, you get about... From level 15 to 20 points, you probably only get an additional like 5 to 10 increase in stats, so... Yeah, it's up to you whether you want to use the points there or not. In the speed server, these two won't really give you much, but when you do the transfer and you get rewarded with a level 3 cape, it will. If you don't make it to level 700 and get a level 3 cape, then you might consider not adding any points to these. But this steel armor does provide a lot of defense, so... And yeah, important to upgrade the one-handed staff, the magic book, the life to recover your HP. The wizardry damage will increase your damage. The HPs will, help you AFK. Again, magical damage increase more damage. So yeah, I skip excellent damage and critical damage. Excellent damage would be a nice to have, but it means that you have to add 10 points to critical damage. So, yeah, again, personal preference. Yeah, you try to get excellent book plus luck working. Yeah, I don't think you can pick up excellent items simply with luck, which is a shame because you pick up so much rubbish excellent items that you don't even get a chance to pick up the ones with luck. Yeah, let me know, guys, if any of this information was useful to you. If you have any other recommendations of what you'd like me to cover in a future stream or a future video, I'll do my best to either put something together and explain it to my best abilities. Yeah, if it's something that I'm not really familiar with, I'll try and go do some research and see if I can wrap my head around it and yeah, provide some value on it. Everything above level 800 is still I'm slowly starting to wrap my head around it, but it's still fairly new to me. I think I got the pentagrams and elemental system down pat, so yeah, pretty confident in putting a video together for that. But the more I play above level 800, the better understanding I'll get. So also looking to get back into my free-to-play party. This speed server kind of delayed that again. I want to get back into my free-to-play party right after the previous speed server. Yeah, like my intentions were to rotate the players out, the characters out. So I was thinking about taking the Dark Lord out and the Energy Elf and replacing them with a Lemuria Mage and White Wizard. The Lemuria Mage being the buff, providing healing and also damage. And the White Wizard obviously just doing damage as well. So yeah, I might consider that along with my MG, BK, and Agility SM. I think that'll be a nice little combination of high damage. I personally think the Mage and the White Wizard will just be carrying the party. I don't know how much contribution the MG and DK will be doing, but yeah, well, I was struggling with that Dark Lord. He was just, I don't know if he was the build that I set up for him. I think I didn't have enough energy for him, so he was constantly running out of energy. And then I was thinking of getting him a mana replenishment socket for an Absolute Scepter, so that he restores some of the mana. But I don't even know if that was going to be enough, because the excellent weapon that he had already had mana and pendant. So he had 2 items replenishing his mana, and he was still running out. So yeah, I was struggling with that party. So I was thinking of substituting him and the Energy Elf for the White Wizard and the Mage. So yeah, would you guys like to see that party combination? Let me know. I feel like if I had that combination, I'll be doing high damage, which will help me progress quite fast in the free-to-play servers. Whereas if I kept the Dark Lord and Energy Elf, I probably wouldn't be progressing that quick for free-to-play. So yeah, I think a key thing to playing free-to-play with like a decent rate would be playing with like an Illusion Knight or White Wizard or or mage in your party. Unless you've got the bless to just, you know, to drop on some decent gear. If you have like soccer items, excellent soccer item with like level 10, you know, that in my survey it costs about like a few hundred bless, 600-700 bless for a socket like that. So if you've got the bless, obviously you don't need the white wizard and the illusion knight, but yeah, I think I'll be able to progress at a decent rate. Can you show your stats build? Yeah, I'll show you. This guy's got a similar one. I'll show you this one. So I've got way too much strength at the moment. The reason I got too much strength is I added 15 strength here, so you can see that my strength increased by 98 points. So at some stage I'll use a reset fruit, which will reset 200 points from here, bringing it down to 203. And then with that free 200 points, I'll probably bring that up to 300, and then I'll have 100 spare to add, probably add it to agility. And the same as energy, I've got currently 1258 on it due to this. So I'll use a reset fruit on this, bringing it down to 1058. I'll add 2 points, so I'm able to use the root skill and then add the remaining 198 points on agility. So yeah, my attack speed will increase around 20 to 30 points, so have some high agility. Yeah, I personally like having a high attack speed. And if I had the opportunity, I'd get a pendant with speed, a weapon with speed, a book with speed, and an earring with speed. So each of those will have 7, so that will add an additional 28 speed points. So yeah, I'll likely be looking at over 200 attack speed. So you can imagine how fast I'll be attacking. But yeah, I personally don't have much experience with high energy. If any of you do, let me know how you find having less agility but high energy. I can imagine the damage being quite high, but obviously the speed that you attack at being quite low. But maybe I might change that build for my free-to-play White Wizard. Maybe in the free-to-play party I'll look at maybe having higher energy and less agility. One thing I did want to try with the Lemuria Mage is high energy for the buff, and adding her healing to like max points as well, so that AFKing at Feria at level 400 is actually quite possible. Whereas any other character, you wouldn't be able to AFK Feria at low 400s. It's just impossible. Not enough kill speed for the monster ratio. Alright guys, that's all I want to cover for today's stream. I want to shout out to Burps for joining, and yeah, tipping, and same as Snitsy, really appreciate the support. Hope you guys got something out of this stream. Yeah, I'm excited to stream on a regular basis, so just let me know what you'd like covered, and I feel like I can go a bit more in depth in these streams than the videos. So yeah, just let me know in the comments in my videos what you'd like to see, and I'll do my best to provide those videos for you. Thanks again for joining, and I'll catch you in the next one.